Happy Tuesday and welcome back. We're coming off a nice winning day of free and VIP play winners. We're back for another great day of sports. We have a large slate today in the MLB and the NBA, so stick around as I have a few free plays for you guys. All of my plays can be found on my winnable page in the notes below, along with my socials as well. Don't forget about Better, where I place all of my player prop lineups. They currently have a $250 match on your first bet using the link below or the code Burlypicks. Also, just so you know, I place all of my straight bets and parlays using Player Profit. You might ask, what is Player Profit? Player Profit is a platform that lets you bet with accounts funded by other people. You say, well, this sounds a bit crazy or like a fluke, but it's not. The only thing that you need to do is pass the challenge by making 20% profit before you lose 15% on the account. Once you've done that, you get funded. Get a funded account anywhere between $1,000 and $100,000 based on what you're willing to purchase, and you get to keep 70% of all the winnings. If you lose, you don't pay back that money. It's a win-win for all good sports bettors, and in the notes below, you'll see a discount code for 10% off all accounts. Feel free to DM me on Instagram if you have any questions about it, and obviously I'm here and happy to help. Our free plays did not go as expected yesterday, ending the day 2-2. With that being said, our VIP plays overall had another profitable day, so I was happy to see that. Yesterday we had another winning day in the NBA, going 2-1 with the Kings and the Celtics covering, and then the Bulls just absolutely getting blown out. NBA player props, who went 4-2. Hate that I gave you the wrong side with Ja Morant on the assist. Should have given you the points instead, but that's okay. VIPs hit. Hopefully we can get those back for you today. And then MLB player props, who went 3-2, which I was happy to see. And then MLB, we actually had our first losing day yesterday. We went 2-3-1 on the day, lost just about 0.1 units, so just barely any, almost broke even. It was our first losing day, like I said, but thankfully it was just a really small loss. Today we look back to looking forward to bouncing back and really taking advantage of the books. Today we have 4 plays in the MLB that can be found on my winnable page. You can see the link in the notes below. My machine learning model has been fantastic so far this year. Like I said yesterday, we had our first losing day, but luckily we only lost 1/10 of a unit. So if that's going to be our losing day, I'll take that all day long, because there are going to be some. There are going to be some big winning days and there are going to be some losing days, but majority are going to be winning. And so I have great confidence in today's slate. As I said before, I make all of my straight bets and my parlays through my funded accounts on Player Profit. Reach out if you have any questions about that. It's an excellent platform, and really think everybody should be using that. Our free play today is the Cubs minus 135 on the money line. The Cubs are coming off an impressive 18-3 win over the Athletics in their quote-unquote new home opener in Sacramento. The Cubs lineup showcased its ability in the previous game to really hit some run-ins with contributions from players like Michael Busch, Dansby Swanson, Kyle Tucker, you name it. The offensive depth poses a considerable challenge for opposing pitchers. Steele is set to make his 3rd start of the year. He's off to a little cold start, but going up against this Athletic lineup, I feel pretty good about it. He's demonstrated in the past the ability to get out there and deliver some quality outings. So I expect his tone to be pretty pivotal in the game to make sure that he gets the job done. And when it comes to Athletics pitching challenges, last year they were ranked 25th in the MLB with a combined ERA of 4.38. They struggle against good offenses, and I expect us to put up some good numbers today. Let's have another one for the Cubs and make you some money back. In the NBA, we have 2 plays today. These can be found on my winnable page below in the notes. For our free play, we're going to be taking the Grizzlies +5 against the Warriors tonight. And here's why the number makes sense. Ja Morant's back in the lineup. Anytime he plays, their offense and their tempo shift just go into another gear. They're at home, where they've consistently been more competitive and won more. And that energy FedEx Forum brings can't be overlooked. Golden State's dealing with a few injuries. Gary Payton's out. Kuminga might be out as well. Thins out their rotation just a little bit and softens the perimeter on defense. Plus, Memphis is on a 3-game slide, so they've lost 3 in a row, but you better believe they're going to step up and they're going to win because they need to get into a good position going into the playoffs. Grizzlies +5, it's a sharp play with some upside. You're going to see everybody and their sister on Golden State tonight, and they're on the wrong side. Now we're going to hop into our player props for the NBA. We're going to have 4 of these today. This will be a great day to put together a few lineups on Better. As I've discussed before, you can get a $250 match on better using the code Burlypicks or using the link below in the notes. Yesterday, free player prop missed. It was John Morant over assist, over 6.5. Should have gone with his points instead. Went in the wrong direction. You know that's going to happen on occasion. Tonight, we're going to go with under 16.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined for DeLon Wright. And here's the reason. You're probably saying, who the hell is DeLon Wright? He plays for the Knicks. He's a backup shooting guard. On the season, he's averaging a little under 3 points, a little under 2 rebounds, a little under 2 assists for about a total of 6 PRA total per game. Even when you zoom into the recent form, the last 30 days, he's still only averaging 7 PRA across 6 games. He's playing 14 minutes a night. He's got a limited role. Even if he does get a big spike in minutes or usage, there's just no path to him getting 17 combined stats here. With that being said, let's go ahead and clean up with that one. And it's going to be, again, DeLon Wright under 16.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We have 6 player props for the MLB Today total on our winnable page. Yesterday, we went 1-0. I gave you Juan Soto over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Easily hit. He hit that in the first 4 innings of the game. I expect us to come back and absolutely dominate again today on our free play. We're taking Senga with the Mets. He's a fantastic pitcher, over 5.5 strikeouts tonight. The numbers back it up. He's averaging a massive 15.2 strikeouts per 9 innings in limited action last season. Elite stuff, and he's looked incredibly locked in during the spring, striking out 9 hitters in just 9 innings of pitching. So that's 1 an inning. We'll take that all day. He's up against the Marlins lineup that's off to a slow start. They're not scoring much. They're not really getting many hits as well. Add in the fact that Sandy on the other side is a guy who induces a ton of ground balls and would really keep them on a low-scoring duel. This means Senga's likely to get deeper into the game, more chances to rack up Ks, over 5.5 strikeouts. The upside's there. The matchup supports it. Let's go ahead and get that bread. Those are all of our free plays for the day. My full slate of picks can be found on my winnable page in the link below. You can also find links to better for the $250 match below, along with 10% off all funded accounts from Player Profit as well. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms that you see here, as I put out a ton of content daily, and I'm here to help you manage and make more money. Let's have a great day. Let's get that bread. God bless America. Let's go.